Now, Gabon is determined to diversify its economy and become an emerging country by 2025 through a sustainable development strategy known as Emerging Gabon. This strategy is based on three pillars: a green Gabon, industrial Gabon and service-oriented Gabon. Joining us for a look at Gabon's economic outlook is Luc Oyo-ubi. He's the Minister of Economy, Employment and Sustainable Development. A very good afternoon to you, Luc. Thank you so much for joining us. We did have some sound quality issues. That's why you are on the cell phone. But thank you so much for giving us your time. Now, Minister, looking at the Gabon economy, it is expected to grow around 6.6% in 2012, lower than last year. We also know that the oil sector has been driving this growth. What other sectors has the government earmarked to perhaps fill the gap for growth going forward?
Thank you for giving me the opportunity of talking about Gabonese economy. What I can say first is that in the year 2010 and 2011, we have economic growth of more than 5%, and we hope that in 2012 we expect to have again more than 5% of economic growth.
Looking at the inflation outlook, Minister, sitting at 2.2% for 2012, some would say it's pretty low, but the risk remains. Food shortages are likely to pose an impact on inflation going forward. Your thoughts on the type of measures that are being taken in order to continue to keep inflation low?
Yes, during the last years, Gabon have low rates of inflation. The other countries of the CIMAC. And we hope that in the year 2012 we will have again a very weak rate of inflation. Even if for some products like fish we have got a raise of price, we hope that for every producers we will have a slow inflation in 2012.
Well, let's look at impact.
Yeah.
Let's look at.
The main impact is that we keep the oil products at the same price. We do our best to keep the oil products at the same level as last year, even the crude oil price is going.
Looking at the crude oil prices, we have seen it at around levels of 107, but let's bring it back a bit. The Eurozone crisis is underway at this stage. Now, looking at the impact on Gabon, we are looking to grow at 6.6% in 2012. What kind of impact could Gabon face given the Eurozone crisis?
We have 5 ways of impacting Gabonese economy from European crisis. The first impact comes from the European demand of our products, and we export more out of Europe than in Europe. And the second way of impacting our economy is the remittance. And Gabon has not a lot of workers working in Europe for having a high level of remittance. So the impact of remittance will be also very slow. And you have the foreign direct investment. Maybe the foreign direct investment from Europe will be slow, but we expect much more foreign direct investment from other areas of the world. So the impact of the European crisis will be very slow on Gabon.
Well,
we have the same money as other Central African countries, which is related with euro. And if euro goes down with the dollar, it will have a good impact for Gabon, because we export our oil in dollars.